Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep under the hood to talk about something every car owner dreads: engine trouble. That check engine light can be a real heart stopper, but don't panic. Many common engine problems are more manageable than you think, especially if you catch them early. In this video, we're going to break down the top 7 most common engine issues, show you how to spot the warning signs, and discuss what you can do about them. By the end of this, you'll be more confident in understanding what your car is trying to tell you, and you could save yourself a ton of money on future repairs. So, grab a notepad, and let's get started on keeping your engine running smoothly for years to come. First up on our list is one of the most frequent culprits: a failing oxygen sensor. What does it do? Well, your O2 sensor measures the amount of unburned oxygen in your exhaust system. This data helps your car's computer figure out the perfect air-to-fuel ratio for optimal combustion. When it starts to fail, it can't provide accurate information. The most common symptom you'll notice is a significant drop in your fuel economy. You'll find yourself visiting the gas station a lot more often. Another sign is your engine running rough, especially when idling. And of course, that dreaded check engine light will almost certainly pop on. The fix? Replacing an oxygen sensor is a relatively straightforward job for a mechanic, and sometimes even a skilled dyer. It's not the most expensive repair, and getting it done quickly will restore your gas mileage and prevent further damage to parts like your catalytic converter. Next, let's talk about spark plugs. These little guys are absolutely essential for starting your car. They create the spark that ignites the air-fuel mixture in your engine cylinders, which is what gets everything moving. Over time, spark plugs wear out or get covered in carbon buildup. When this happens, you'll have trouble starting your car. It might take a few extra cranks, or in worse cases, it might not start at all. You might also experience engine misfires, which feel like a stutter or hesitation while you're accelerating. Your car will feel sluggish and won't have the get up and go it used to. The good news is that replacing spark plugs is a routine maintenance item. It's an inexpensive fix, and it's a great DIY project for beginners. Following your manufacturer's recommended service interval for spark plug replacement is the best way to prevent this problem entirely. Problem number 3 is a big one: a bad catalytic converter. This component is a critical part of your car's exhaust system, responsible for converting harmful pollutants into less harmful gases. When it fails, you'll notice some serious symptoms. The most obvious one is a significant loss of engine power. Your car will feel extremely sluggish and heavy, as if you're trying to drive with the parking brake on. This is because a clogged converter creates a major blockage in your exhaust, essentially choking your engine. You might also notice a sulfur or rotten egg smell coming from your exhaust. And like our other problems, your check engine light will be illuminated. Replacing a catalytic converter can be expensive, mainly due to the precious metals inside it. Prevention here is key. The best way to protect it is by addressing other engine issues like bad O2 sensors or misfiring spark plugs as soon as they appear. Moving on to number 4, we have a loose or damaged gas cap. I know it sounds almost too simple to be a real problem, but it is. Your car's fuel system is designed to be completely sealed to prevent fuel vapors from escaping into the atmosphere. A gas cap that isn't screwed on tightly, or one with a cracked seal, breaks that seal. The most common symptom is, you guessed it, the check engine light. Your car's computer will detect a leak in the evaporative emission control system and trigger the light. You might also notice a faint smell of gasoline around your car after it's been parked. The fix. It's the easiest one on our list. First, just try tightening your gas cap. Make sure you hear it click several times. If the light stays on, you may need a new cap, which is a very cheap and easy part to replace yourself. Always check your gas cap first when that light comes on. Number 5 on our list is a failing mass airflow sensor, or MAF sensor. This sensor measures the amount of air entering the engine, and the engine's computer uses this information to calculate how much fuel to inject. When the MAF sensor gets dirty or fails, it sends incorrect data. This can cause your engine to run either too rich with too much fuel or too lean with too little. It's very similar to a bad oxygen sensor. Sometimes the sensor is just dirty and can be cleaned with a special MAF sensor cleaner spray. This is a delicate job, so be careful. If cleaning doesn't work, the sensor will need to be replaced. This is a crucial part for engine performance, so don't delay in getting it checked out. Let's discuss problem number 6, ignition coil issues. Each spark plug in your engine has a corresponding ignition coil. The coil's job is to take the low voltage from your car's battery and transform it into the high voltage needed to create a spark. If a coil fails, the cylinder it's responsible for won't be able to fire properly. This leads to a very noticeable engine misfire. You'll feel a rough, shaky idle and a significant loss of power when you try to accelerate. Your check engine light will likely flash, which is a sign of a severe misfire that could damage your catalytic converter. You might also see a drop in fuel efficiency. Diagnosing which coil has failed can be done with a code reader. Replacing a single ignition coil is usually not too expensive and is a common repair. It's often best to replace the spark plug at the same time. Finally, we've reached our 7th and most serious common problem: low oil pressure or a coolant leak leading to overheating. These are engine killers if not addressed immediately. Low oil pressure means your engine's moving parts aren't being lubricated properly, which causes massive friction and heat. The oil pressure warning light on your dash is one you can never ignore. If it comes on, pull over and turn off the engine as soon as it's safe to do so. The cause could be a simple leak or a failing oil pump. Similarly, overheating, often caused by a coolant leak, can warp engine components and lead to catastrophic failure. If your temperature gauge spikes into the red, pull over immediately. You might see steam coming from under the hood. Don't open the radiator cap when it's hot. The fix for these issues varies greatly, from patching a hose to replacing a radiator or water pump. The most important thing is to stop driving immediately to prevent irreversible engine damage. Regular checks of your oil and coolant levels are the best preventative measure you can take. So there you have it, the 7 most common engine problems that can cause you a major headache. From a simple loose gas cap to a serious overheating issue, being able to recognize the signs is the first step toward a solution. Remember, your car communicates with you through sounds, smells, and those little lights on your dashboard. Paying attention to these signals and performing regular maintenance like oil changes and checking your fluids is the best defense against costly repairs. Don't be afraid of that check engine light. See it as an early warning. Get it scanned, identify the problem, and address it promptly. Your wallet and your engine will thank you for it in the long run. Thanks so much for watching today. I hope this guide helps you feel more empowered as a car owner. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more automotive tips and tricks. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Drive safe, and I'll see you in the next video.